Hey, Annette, how's it going? And talking about steering that boat in the right direction, as I heard Mayor Jim Watson, and congratulations to him once again. But hey, we're here out in the Ottawa Valley, and you know what? I finally was able to meet Sean, who's the proud owner of a brand new home.
Right.
And I tell you, I mean, to see where we are today, this all took place June 7th. The fire occurred, and then a phone call happened after that.
They lost their home June 7th.
Wow.
Here we are in October, and in November they'll be living in their new home. That's it's pretty cool. We're really pleased to be able to help families get through that quick that way.
So now this half of the module's been unwrapped, and now we can see inside, and this is the kitchen. This is a beautiful kitchen, George.
Well, when the homes leave the factory, as you can see, we call it 85% complete. The drywall is done. You can see all the trim, the nice crown molding around the top. Sean and his family chose a really popular trend right now, a nice, clean, white kitchen. People are really going towards that. So we've got lots of options in that regard. Answer people's question. How do the modules travel? How do they look when they get there? Well, take a look at that. It is clean, it is bright, it's in good shape. We build a pretty rigid home. We're kind of proud of that.
So how much takes place after the fact of when these two modules come together? Because right now it looks like not much work needs to be done afterwards.
Well, this is a pretty optimum design for us in that regard. Two module home. So the plumbing is done, the electrical is done. You can see that the kitchen is in place. If there's carpet or vinyl flooring, that's installed in the factory. All the plumbing and electrical is stubbed out through the floor, and then we send our crew in the basement, and they reach up and they tie it all together, and yeah, it's cool.
I know, this is pretty cool.
I've only been doing this 25 years, and I still think it's cool.
So now the next step is the crane will lift this up and place it?
Right, so they've got special straps and spreaders.
Okay.
So they will lift this up and just gently put it down. A little bit of a tip on the box so they can touch it down on one corner first, gently put it into position, jack posts in place, and then bring the second module in. So hopefully next time we cut in live, you're going to see this baby in the air and moving over to the foundation.
That's going to be one of the great things here, and the fact that here we are. We mentioned June 7th was when the fire occurred, and here we are on October 23rd. The house is going to be put in place, and just a short time after that, they'll be able to move in, and this whole process could even happen quicker than this. Is that the case?
In certain cases, it can go a little more quickly. The deciding factors on the timeline are going to be the style of home you choose. Can they spread it out a bit?
And how many different styles can they choose from?
Well, you know what? As I like to say, we've got 70 models for you to choose from, and the day we build one of them, we're going to throw a party.
Oh my goodness!
Everybody wants their house either completely different or just a little bit different. We've got to specialize and meet the needs of the customer, because homes are as individual as you can get. They're pretty personal.
Well, I know later on we're going to have a chance to meet Sean a little bit later, who's going to be the proud owner of this beautiful home. And I just saw the look on their faces. I mean, pure excitement. I mean, there's going to be some emotions taking place here when this all finishes up today.
They'll get to walk through their house before lunch today.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a really exciting time.
And that's the incredible part about this. And we're going to talk more about this with George a little bit later, because one of the things I love that we talked about off camera was the fact that when there's a due date set, as far as on this house arriving, to be placed in this position, they stick with that due date.
That's the date. We don't have a lot of wiggle room. We got a lot of houses we're moving. We pull permits for travel. We hire the cranes. We have customers with expectations. We meet deadlines. That is budget and deadline. We got to do those things.
And man, those readjustments on those deadlines are probably one of the most frustrating parts. So we'll be talking more about that, because when we come back here to Armpower, we're going to see this baby go up and away via the crane and be placed as the first module goes in position as we get ready to put this home together. This morning, you're going to have a chance to witness it for yourself. CTV Morning Live right here in Armpower. We'll get with Gilchrist Homes. Hey, we're putting some smiles on a family's face today, everybody.